The new Fiesta ST has a lot to live up to. With the outgoing model it replaces arguably one of the best in the small hot hatch segment. And from the moment you push the starter button, this new car does not disappoint. Ford claims, the overall design offers sharper turn-in and response to steering inputs and directional changes, yet also having the ability to offer a level of refinement on the highway. The Fiesta ST is at once dynamically adept, with the road-holding abilities expected of a hot hatch, while also providing a level of comfort often not found in similar hot hatches. A large part of the reason the Fiesta ST is so adept at being hustled ferociously without missing a beat, while also offering a refined highway experience, is due to Ford's patented force vectoring springs. There is also torque vectoring at play, applying brake force to the inside front wheel during cornering, helping to reduce understeer. And again, despite my best efforts, I was simply unable to induce any understeer, such is the dynamic ability of the little Ford. The interior of the Fiesta ST is a big improvement over its predecessor too. Gone is the piddly and fiddly 3.5-inch display that was, let's face it, a bit dated. In its place, the Fiesta ST scores an 8.0-inch touchscreen carrying Ford's latest Sync 3 infotainment system. The interior of the Fiesta ST is quite refined, with Recaro sport seats that are, for the first time, height adjustable, something the ST's bolder, bigger, meaner, and nastier brother. That makes finding the perfect driving position a cinch. So too the tilt and reach adjustable steering wheel. Toggling through the 3 drive modes adds a level of engagement. Normal is as normal does, a reasonably benign setup optimized for city driving and highway cruising. Engage Sport mode, however, and throttle response is sharpened while steering feel is enhanced. The SAT NAV works a treat, only sending us on a wild goose chase once by asking us to take the third exit of a roundabout when it should have been the second. And once committed, there was no backing out. Still, if you're going to get lost, it might as well be in the south of France in springtime. Integrated into the dash, instead coming in the shape of a dash-mounted tablet-style screen. It looks, if I'm honest, a bit aftermarket, but Ford claims it's been placed there to offer the best user experience for the driver, and to that end I take their point. There is a track mode too, which I didn't sample on France's public roads, but it sharpens throttle response even more while also disengaging traction control and dialing back electronic stability control to allow for some side slip and fun. Allegedly. The ST also features a launch control function that again remained untested on public roads. Toggling through the 3 drive modes adds a level of engagement. Normal is as normal does, a reasonably benign setup optimized for city driving and highway cruising. Engage Sport mode, however, and throttle response is sharpened while steering feel is enhanced. And that lovely engine note is further enhanced with open exhaust valves adding pops and crackles that are as glorious as they are raucous. In fact, Ford's clever suspension geometric eons have tweaked and fettled every corner of the Fiesta ST. The front features independent McPherson struts with Tenneco twin-tube RC1 dampers and a 22.5mm anti-roll bar. At the rear is the aforementioned twist beam set up with toe-correcting bush and force vectoring springs and Tenneco monotube RC1 dampers. The ride is every bit the Goldilocks experience, neither too soft nor too firm. Cabin noise, too, is minimal, despite sitting on 18-inch alloys with low-profile Michelin Pilot Super Sports all-round. A stretch of coarse chip road did up the noise ante, but not to an uncomfortable or tiresome level. There is a 5-door Fiesta ST available in Europe, and it may well make its way down under. However, Ford Australia is remaining tight-lipped on the exact specification we are likely to see when it launches locally in the first quarter of 2019.